from the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 51 back in 2017. We are inside NRG Stadium in Houston. Today, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Houston Texans. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. His guys fell short last week after a victory in the opener. Opposite him on the Texans sideline, D'Amico Ryans. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one. And we are underway from Houston. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And a look here at their signal caller, the fifth-year quarterback.
What I loved about meeting with him before the game was talking to a guy who takes ownership of his performance. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions last week, but all he focused on was the loss, okay? And he did say, if I change my stats a little bit, not necessarily for me to look better, but that'll help my team.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. 23-yard line. They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
43.
Now Young. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Well, that's absolutely going to fire this defense up. They made it their mission to deny that completion, and they came through with a nice hit and knocked it incomplete.
Now Young. That one out wide and intercepted. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
Well, short of them returning it for a pick 6, that was about the worst start you could ask for in this one because your advantage of getting the ball first is gone, and they're set up a short distance from your end zone. Now you're counting on your defense to prevent a touchdown, and your offense, you better be ready to come out swinging on the next series.
So out come the Texans in great starting field position. And trotting out there, a guy who's established himself as a veteran in this league, now in his 5th year at quarterback.
And I saw that he had an interesting quote in the research packet that we had after last week's game. It's all on me now. I've got to lead my team and find a way for us to win a game. 0-2, but they're at home. I guess he's going to try and find a way to get the home crowd involved early.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. 2nd and 10. And Stroud now to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. You look at this Carolina defense. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
Well, there wasn't anything wrong with them on that play, was there? Able to make a nice stop, held them to no gain. The key to their defense does exactly what the defensive coordinator told you and I. They've got to be consistent.
Well, following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. And this is going to be no good. He misses it off to the left, and this will remain a scoreless game.
Looked like he might have overcompensated there for being on the right hash because you've got to make sure you get the angle right. But that time he started it too far left and winds up hooking it way too far.
The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their 2nd drive. Remember last time out they threw the interception on their first drive. Good news, their defense backed them up, so it's still 0-0 here as they begin their 2nd possession.
Yeah, one great way to judge a defense, how do they handle what we call sudden change? When all of a sudden, you know, it goes against their offense and they have to run out in the field and try and put out the fire. Give this one great kudos for getting out there and not letting that interception lead to points. Excellent job by them defensively.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Young working out of the gun. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. That was Will Anderson getting home and finishing the play. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. We'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10.
All right.
Stroud out of the gun here. McKinnon here, it's complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's 2nd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the 1st quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. 1st quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up 1st downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Stroud looking to throw. He's got Sanders on the out route. It's caught. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. So the new weapon just picked up via the trade, making an impact here right away.
And what you like about getting guys who catch passes, you don't have to spend a lot of time in the playbook. You just tell them to dial up a route and get the ball in their hands.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Stroud working out of the gun. And he's got it. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
Quick throw complete. Touchdown, Texans. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Texans are on the board first here this afternoon. This is a crew that come out flat their last 2 games, both losses, but just judging by the energy level, they look different here early, and that touchdown shows how.
Yeah, it seems to me that touchdown gets them off the treadmill. Because, you know, you've been on the treadmill. I've seen you work out. You go forever and ever, and it tells you you've gone somewhere, but you're really out here in the same spot. They've exchanged it for an escalator. Still got some hills to climb, but they can get there.
These are good analogies. I run outside sometimes, so get some fresh air, a little sun on your face.
A little wind in there.
Yeah, that's right. Patterson back out there to send this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Now the offense for the Panthers here getting the football back. Still in the 1st half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. A pickup of about 4 yards as he's taken down at the 31. You look at the defense for these Texans. They come into this one way down at number 23 against the run of the NFL.
I always think back to what my defensive coordinator in college used to tell me. Playing against the run is 11 individual battles, man on man. And are you going to win that battle? Are you going to whip the guy across from you and get to the ball carrier, wrap him up, and put him on the ground? Because the one thing he absolutely detested was yards after contact. Tackle him, put him down on the spot.
So the completion gets him just a yard. And it'll be 4th down. On is the punter, Brian Anger, to kick this one away. That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return. And the Texans will take over. So here are the Texans to take over. They lost 2 straight coming. But good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. Looking to put a drive together. Throwing now is Stroud. He'll let this go deep for Collins. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Here we go. Tony.
A shotgun snap to Stroud. And that's caught inside the 35. A huge play there for Houston. 41 yards.
Boy, they've definitely come out of the gate smoking here in the first quarter. Whatever they've tried to run has worked. And there's another example right there. Game plan is one thing, but how about his accuracy? It's been exceptional.
Going right side here, and that's complete. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Brings up
Second and 1 now from the 21.
21-yard line.
Again, it's Stroud. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Collins. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Stroud completes this out wide. And they'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Texans have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Patterson back out there to send this one away. And he will be taken down here as the first. Quarter of play will come to an end. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. And he cannot get away, and you will go down. Call it a loss of 5, a good sack to bring out 3rd down. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles. And that front seven defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this group.
Under pressure, they got him again. And now that brings up fourth down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. On to punt now, Anger as he boots this one away. Taking a couple yards shy of midfield. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And the Texans with great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10.
Under. Let the hot. 18. What's that?
And they'll go play action here with Stroud. They'll let this go deep for Collins. Touchdown! Nico Collins, 40 yards. And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And it's now 21-0. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Charles loses it, and the Texans scoop it. And they will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Texans touchdown. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes the score 28-0. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. Carolina getting set to take the field. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. Young to throw it. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. There's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
At the 29-yard line.
Looking middle, and he finds McMillan. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Yeah, you only get a 1-yard buffer there from the line of scrimmage, and he got downfield a little too far, and the flag came out. Young now. And he's going to go down. The Texans come in, and they will bring him to the ground. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. Well, Charles, this has been something to watch so far. This is where you really feel for a quarterback. He's been running for his life in this first half.
Brandon, that's 5 sacks already, so you know he's got to be saying, can we get some more guys in here to block, please? Because if we don't, we're going to need another quarterback.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Here's Brian Anger now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Fielded at about the 28. It's a 39-yard punt, 3 on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. And now out comes Houston. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. There's a short throw caught by Sanders. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So that flag obviously takes away the good yardage that they had on the play.
And talk about a momentum shift, because we can visibly see this celebration shifting from one side of the field to the other as soon as everyone saw the flag.
Stroud. Another one caught by Collins. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. He has really thrown the ball well here in this first half. You see the numbers, up over 200 passing yards already. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38. On the bootleg, Stroud. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
Partner, they've been aggressive, airing it out all game long, and no better evidence than those last 2 snaps. They weren't going to beat this coverage, though, 2 plays in a row, and that one falls incomplete.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
I would think as a play caller, you want to look for some quick hitters to your tight end, any type of a route to replace where that linebacker was. Because when you saw the speed with which he reacted and stuffed that play, maybe use that speed against him in the future.
And this one is incomplete.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. That also a career-long kick for the veteran, Charles.
Yeah, how about what he just got done there? We always knew he had a big leg. But how about everything coming together perfectly on that one? Great leg swing, and bang that one through.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The possession of the football goes over to Carolina. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. Looking to throw, Young. Here's Higgins out of the right side. And he'll be brought down with the 1st down after a gain of about 11 as that takes us to the 2-minute warning.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Here we go. 52 blue. Ready?
Throwing, Young. This is caught by McMillan. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Panthers 1st down.
Young will set to throw. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Young to throw it. And pressure coming, and they got it once again. Now the Panthers going to use the 1st of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down.
Blue, 32.
Young. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Here's Brian Anger now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. It's taken to the 26. Following the punt return here, there's someone shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Here's Stroud. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3 except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes, and got his man, it's caught, touchdown, Houston. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans are able to widen their lead here in this first half. So the big play to kick off the drive set them up first and goal, and they're able to cash in right away on play number 2.
I think I'm starting to understand more and more when we get ready to do games and we meet with coaches why they talk about big plays, explosive plays, and how it sets them up for success, because that's exactly how they're able to score on this one. We saw the touchdown, we saw the payoff, but of course that big, long chunk play is what got them in position.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Carolina offense about ready to go. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp, and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than a...
There he goes, right side. Look at the big fella go. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
First down.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Now here's Young. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble. And it's second down.
The 13-yard line.
To throw, Young. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football. So halftime straight ahead, but no break needed. Let's get back to it. Week 3, here we go with quarter 3. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gautin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And able to get this out to the 25. Here's Nico Collins, and this offense getting set to go for another drive. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. Stroud to throw it. That's caught. It's the tight end Sanders. An unfortunate time for the penalty there. That cancels out a positive play from this offense.
Well, not to sound too trite or too accepting, but you and I both know it happens. You got to accept it and move on. Yardage, you got to get back. Focus on the next play and move on.
That'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll make it 3rd and 13.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 13.
As Stroud now to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have the Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The numbers throwing the ball have been great. He's up over 300 yards now for the game.
Here we go. Let's go.
Stroud out of the gun here. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second.
32-yard line.
Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Now Stroud Throw left side, hauled in by Pickens. Still going inside the 20. Touchdown, Houston. George Pickens, 67 yards. And the Texans take the block field goal and convert it into 6 points. And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was it wearing football cleats or track sneakers? Because he was gone. Big-time play. And just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with him. Well, that's got to open things up for you as well, because if I'm a defense, I've got to get back deeper and deeper in order to keep him in front. But I'm not sure how many can actually keep him in front with that speed.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go. Set. 40.
With a handoff to Smith. And it pushes way forward to about the 32. Here's a 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Red. 38.
Young working out of the gun. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down.
And 12.
Young. Short pass taken in by Schoonmaker. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. Here's Brian Anger now, as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation, because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they'll put more points up on the board.
Now he takes this one down almost all the way to the 3. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. They'll stay on the ground with Jenkins. Just a yard on the pickup there. They'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. They did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Stroud looking to throw. This is caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Texans have got it on cruise control. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Fancy footwork by Charles. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here.
Well, the disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So, you know, the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that, because otherwise, they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook. The bottom line is, don't quit competing.
Only able to gain a couple there. up second down.
At the 30-yard line.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Looking to throw. Hairston. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Let's go. Viking 18.
Back to throw. Hairston. They'll set up the screen to Smith. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Here's Brian Anger now, as he's on to punt for Carolina. And this ball is going to be down now right at the 10-yard line. Good spot. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here.
Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right?
A big play there. 89 yards. And the Texans get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point try now for Patterson. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. Now it's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Hairston. He'll find McMillan here. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
70.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. I think everyone in the stadium saw that big hit coming.
And I, as a former defensive back, have to admit I'm a little disappointed. He actually was able to hold on to the ball. He brought the lumber on that play. Give my man a whole lot of credit for taking the hit and possessing the football.
And picking up the first down. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 2nd down and 3.
A 7-yard
Let's go now.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Inside handoff, Smith. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. This offense on 3rd down today, not getting the job done at all. A very poor 1 for 10. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Here's Brian Anger now as he's on to punt for Carolina. And that'll skip out of bounds inside the 20 at the 17-yard line. The Texans offense had C.J. Stroud getting ready for this next drive. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes. And he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
at the 16-yard line.
Once again, Jenkins. And he stopped immediately there. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Throwing now is Stroud. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. And crossover out of bounds right at the 25. 39 yards the distance covered on a catch and run.
Here we go.
Play action. Here's Stroud. And it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merritt. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. The late groupie now for the extra point. And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Stroud coming right back after the pick 6. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Finding Sanders on the crossing route. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. A great effort there. 39 yards. And the Texans look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. Looking to put a drive together. Throwing to start the drive. Hairston. That's to Schoonmaker, the tight end. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
Gain of 18. And the Panthers first down.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. That's into the hands of Tutu Atwell. And they get 17 more on that one and another 1st down.
17 yards. That's another Panthers first down.
Give to Smith out of the gun. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
2nd and 6. Over the middle, complete. That's Higgins. And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Operating from the gun, Hairston. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Back to throw. Hairston. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Ready?
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review. And this being inside 2 minutes of play, everything coming from up above.
And this one is right through. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. So this time the protection holds up for him just fine, and he's able to bang it through.
I think their special teams coach got the point across. He gave him a pretty good earful after the block earlier. And this time, there's no penetration, so they're able to pick up 3.
Houston set to take over. CD, I mean, they have just been scoring at will. It's been score after score after score, and a lot of times we use the term blowout for a lopsided ball game. But this is kind of going past that. I think we're in historic territory right now.
You nailed it. Historic territory. Perfect phrase for what we are watching. If this were a movie, what kind of rating would we put on it? Who would you allow to watch what we're watching right now? Let's hope this one gets over fast, because this game well decided a long time ago. Up huge on the scoreboard, and they're still trying to add to their total. That shot doesn't connect, but I don't think it'll dissuade them from attempting another one.
He'll try and do this himself. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That's some good running from Stroud, and he gets them the first down.
Now it looks like he'll throw here.
He'll let this go deep for Collins.
This is caught at the 20. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Carolina getting set to take the field.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Well, this was a blowout supported by both sides of the ball today, Charles. It would be easy to look at